Right. Right. It's morning. It's morning. It's the first time in ages that I've not gone. It is the first time in ages I've not been up at the library immediately after waking up. That is something. I took the liberty of actually borrowing one of the books I sorted in. It's mostly a fancy book on farming. I figured I should actually do things and not just leech off of Pietro and Virgil all the time. It has yielded. I actually have things. That's something. I should actually probably check on... Oh. Where is my head? Where is my head? In a theoretical sense. That's actually not too bad. I actually did kind of good, I think. Of course I say this and immediately harvest a poisonous potato. Within the realm of reason. This is alright. 19 versus 2, that's an alright quota. I need to put everything away. I also took the liberty of planting some sugar cane so we can make paper. Always useful. Let me replant this. I feel like I should be up there. It is increasingly strange not to be. Right. Well, I know you can bake those, so we're going to do that. And I'm going to very quickly just the soil is remarkable here. I'm actually going to just quickly
Elwood?
Mojave?
Elwood, are you... Okay. Elwood, what... I got your message.
Well, that's good. I did place it fairly obviously.
I'm not trying to replace you.
What?
What do you mean, what?
1 second. What are you talking about?
The note, you said armor seems nice. I'm not trying,
Yes, I met him. He seemed lovely.
But you meant that genuinely?
Why? Of course. Why else would I have said it?
Well, 'cause we were in a fight, and then the first thing that I hear from you is that armor seems nice, and
What does armor have to do with our fight? That's you two. Armor apologized to me for knowing you or for us fighting even though he had nothing to do with it. Now you apologize for... I don't follow you. I don't follow your logic there.
So I'm just okay. All right then. So you're not mad about me and Armor being friends? I guess.
Why would I be mad that you have made friends? Just because I'm historically bad at it? I don't follow
You're
you.
not, but you just need more practice.
Virgil has said something similar, and I think you are both objectively speaking wrong. I think history statistics have proven that I am not very well liked. I am therefore not a likable person.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
Elwood.
Sorry, I've discovered. Well, I've not discovered farming. That would be said too much. I set this up, so I'm.
Well, this is nice. You might. This is wonderful. Very nice farm.
I can sense a but.
There's no but. I don't Elwood, are we okay?
I think so. Truthfully, I owe you an apology. I
mean...
No, I do. I didn't have context as to what happened with Mira. I just... The last thing that you said to me was that you promised to keep them safe, and I don't know, I reacted without knowing what actually happened, and I apologize for that. I should have listened to you, asked what have happened, and not shoved you away and all of that.
It's okay. I don't think I would have acted any differently in that situation.
I think you would have. You are better at the whole knowing when to talk, knowing when to say what thing.
It doesn't mean I'm perfect. It doesn't mean anyone's perfect.
Well, I didn't say that. Perfection does not exist.
Glad you know at least that. Can I come inside?
Yes, of course. It's getting dark. Close the door behind you.
Look. I think I owe you an explanation of what happened.
If
and
you
then
want
after
to tell
that,
me,
if you...
then... Well, I'm listening.
Okay, so... I don't think I ever really explained to you why me and Mirasol left. We just kind of
did.
Up and... yeah.
Which, to be fair, people have a tendency to do that. I didn't think much by it.
I never wanted to do that to you. If I had seen any other way, if I thought that taking you with us would have left you unharmed, I would have, I promise. When I was a kid, there were these people who showed up at my aunt's house, and they I don't know what they wanted, but they wanted to take me from her, and they almost succeeded. And anyway, I ran away from them, and I just kind of spent the rest of my life running. And when we found you, I thought maybe we could start settling down. But then I saw them. those exact people. I don't know how it was so many years ago, but I saw them in the town center, and I couldn't keep Mirasol there. They'd seen me with Mirasol, and they hadn't seen me with you, and I figured if I just ran and I took Mira with me, I could keep us safer than if I stayed.
So people were... Hold on, I have learned a lot of very earth-shattering information recently.
What? Are you okay?
Yeah, yes, I'm fine. It's armor and... Have you met... You have met Virgil. Yes, Virgil mentioned...
Yes.
They met you. You... Do you know what... Do you know what he does? Aside from being a librarian, that is.
I don't think so.
Well, he is a researcher, and he and Armor exchanged information, and so he showed us to their office, and they had vastly improved on their mind map. But one of the things that both of them talked about were these people called the Avocane. Are those the same people you're talking about?
Elwood, you need to be very careful.
No, I know.
Just knowing their name puts you in danger.
I know. Trust me. Virgil explained literally everything. Including that apparently there's several of them around here. Armor is apparently an ex-member, and there's another possibly ex-member who used
Armor
to...
and Vast and...
Yes, Vast, that one, who apparently tried to kill Virgil at some point, but now they are, quote, no longer on stabbing terms.
Yeah, there was a whole situation with that. I thought they were gonna stab me too, but it turns out she's actually really nice.
Well, that's...
Okay, you know about the Avocane.
Yes, I know about the Avocane. I know about Viv something. Person... Armor said to stay away from her because she's very dangerous.
I didn't hear about any dangerous Avocane in the... Is everyone alright? Do we need to go?
No, I think everything is fine. From my understanding, she only looked by. I don't think she's actively here. I don't know. She was on Virgil's mind map, and then Virgil said something about how she's dangerous, and then Armor said, yes, she's dangerous, stay away from her at all costs. And, well, truthfully, this is the first night I have actually been at my own house in the last month, almost. More or less, so I think I've done a swell job at staying away.
Be careful. If there is an Avocane member on the loose here, I
know.
Maybe keep a bag packed.
I will. I don't have much to begin with. Like, things I own, I mean. But I will. Ironically, this is the first place where I've actually had an unpacked bag. I think since I left the home island.
I don't want you to have to lose it. I don't want anyone here to have to lose this place.
From what I hear, you're not alone with that sentiment. And if what Armor said and what Virgil said is anything to go by, then there's a lot of people here who won't give this up without a fight, should those Avocane people actually get around and, I don't know, try something. So, why Mirasol's dead then, I assume.
Yeah. They came after us.
Did they want them? You said that they tried to get you as a child, and Mirso was a child. Did they want something with them?
I didn't leave them alive long enough to figure out. They took... I left Mirso alone for... God, an afternoon. And they came and took them. They were walking on... I was chasing them, and they were going from island to island, and... I caught up to one of them, but the other one escaped with Mirso, and... the island crashed around their feet. I pushed the one that I caught up to off the ledge with them.
Well, that's good.
But I couldn't save Mira.
And you've been alone ever since?
I wouldn't say alone. I did a lot of...
You know what I mean.
I haven't adopted any more kids, if that's what you mean.
That is not what I mean. But you're being purposely critical. Move aside, I'm trying to make food for myself so I don't leech off of people. I think I've perfected this, actually.
Bread making?
Yes, it's an art form.
And an art form? Don't you just, like, put flour and water into the oven and then...
No, you... First of all, you have to put other things in there. And then, secondly, you need to practice until it is the exact perfect texture.
Mm-hmm.
I don't expect you to understand.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know, I just don't expect you to understand me on this.
I understand plenty, okay? I just... bread is just bread. I mean, it's fine.
It
Like,
is infinitely more. Try... Do you have it?
I'm
Try
sure.
it. Try the bread and tell me again that it is just
I cannot eat this bread right now.
Do you want me to hit you? Alternatively,
Sure.
Armor wanted to eat cake at the cafe and just stood in a campfire, which seems
Do you have a
infinitely.
campfire nearby? I could just like climb off something really
No.
tall. And, well, actually, no. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I
Come
just got
here.
my legs working again. Okay. Hey.
Is that enough?
Wait,
Eat
no,
the bread.
still need more. No, wait. This is very threatening. Wait, so okay, I can eat the bread. I can eat the bread.
Excellent. Very good.
Damn.
Maybe then you'll understand.
That sure was bread. Very nice bread, actually. Great bread.
You are.
Wonderful bread. I just got you to stop being mad at me. I don't really want to bring it back.
Well, it's not. I'm not going to fault you for it, even though I think you have bad taste. Bread
Hey!
is just bread. What's
I have
next?
impeccable taste, alright?
What's next? Are you going to say potatoes are only potatoes?
What else would they be?
Well, first of all, you can make a ton of different foods with them. You can boil them, you can make mashed potatoes, you can make stew with them, you can make little cakes with them, you can make potato bread. Bread and potatoes are the two staples of food.
Elwood, have you met a vegetable?
First of all, potatoes are a vegetable. Secondly, yes.
Okay,
They
okay,
are-
so your diet consists of bread,
They're awful.
potatoes,
They are bad
and
texture.
carrots.
Well, and
Mhm.
tea. I've had plenty of tea up at the library.
how about fruit? What about an apple?
If I come across an apple, I'm going to eat an apple, yes. But if you've noticed, there's not any apple trees around here. So...
Okay, I guess that's kind of a fair point. Someone's gotta have apples, or some sort of fruit. Fruit is a thing. You gotta vary your diet.
I am varying my...
With carrots, potatoes, and bread.
Those are the staples, and then I add other things when I feel like it. Here, I even have those to trade in the village over there if I feel like actually walking over there. Why are you nagging me? You are nagging me.
I'm not nagging.
We stopped fighting, what, 10 minutes ago, and you are nagging me about my life choices. Aren't you happy? I have a house, I have a job, I have people I talk to, I've decorated the damn place. And no, that's not enough. You have to nag me about my food.
I just want you to be healthy and happy and live life to its fullest.
Well, I have bread and potatoes and books, so I'm satisfied. What?
All right. If that's what makes you happy, then go for it.
Not everyone plays guitar and breaks rules. It's a perfectly fulfilled life.
Okay. You are misrepresenting me. Okay, I'm not. I don't break rules. Well, okay, I break a couple rules, but only the really dumb ones.
You break rules that are perfectly reasonable as well.
You think any rule said by someone with a modicum of authority is reasonable, and that's just
incorrect.
That's just not right.
That is incorrect. If that were the case, I would not have criticized Pietro and Virgil about the library, since they are the authority up there. So, your point is invalid. There.
Yeah, but they don't hold themselves with authority. They're just like... I don't even think they think they're in charge of the library.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm the one who was in charge of resorting it. I recently finished that, actually. Finally.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really...
I could actually go up there without having to walk up those terrible stairs now. Oh my god.
The stairs are fine. You get a bit dizzy.
No, they're awful. You get dizzy, your legs start to hurt. It's terrible.
Well,
how do you and Rune do this?
Well, the leg thing only happens if you're not working out. If you walk everywhere...
Excuse me? Are you saying I skip leg day too many times?
If the shoe fits. If the shoe fits, then yes, that is what I am saying.
What the hell? What the... Why? We've stopped fighting and you're going straight back to picking on me.
I'm picking on you, who just criticized my entire diet.
I'm looking out for your well-being, alright? You're telling me I'm lazy.
I did not say any such thing. I said that your
You
legs...
implied it. You heavily implied it.
I don't imply. I always say exactly what I mean.
Sure.
Mostly.
Nah. See? There. Can't think of any exact examples yet, but there. Ha.
Sure, Mojave. But yes, anyways, the library is fully sorted and there is a catalog and everything is categorized and it's nice. It's nice. I have to remember to return the book that I used to help me set up the farm. I need to bring that up there one of these days when I'm done reading it.
So the farming book told you that you should have one long line of water in the middle. I picked up a sugar cane.
Well, it's said to have sufficient water for all of your plants, and I do, and I have sufficient space for multiple crops, which I do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm following the book. And
I think I'm just gonna go out on a limb here, potentially, and say I think you could, make your farm bigger if you wanted to, especially considering how much water you have.
I mean, I certainly could, but I have everything I need right there. Everything I need to make all of the staple foods and paper for notebooks and things.
Alright, well, I guess I'm not really one to talk. I still don't have a house.
I cannot believe this. You come here and you nag me for my farm and what I eat and everything. And then you turn around and say, I don't even have a house yet.
Okay, alright.
That is
well, look,
rich. That is rich.
Look here. Alright. I have been waiting for my wings to heal, okay? And today was the first day that I thought that I would try and, like, work on flying with them. And first thing I do is wake up and see this little note that says armor seems nice, and I immediately jump to the idea that you know, think that I'm like replacing you or something, because
Well, that's
maybe
not.
you mentioned
How
to
is
Armor that we were like sibling coded.
How
And
is
so
that my fault for you misinterpreting my note? You know me well enough to know that I'm very literal. You've known me. Virgil has known me for much less time, and he's picked up on the fact that I am a very literal person. You should know better.
it's been years, Elwood.
Still, objectively, I feel like you should know about the fact that I'm a very literal person.
Okay, but you also have your moments where you're not so literal, or you use things, and sarcasm is occasionally one of the things that you use. And how was I supposed to know that you were? This was the first thing of communication we'd had since we had our huge fight, and
I left the cornflowers.
What are cornflowers supposed to mean?
They're because of Marisol.
What do you mean because of Marisol? Marisol's favorite flowers were the red carnations.
Well, yes, but they always nagged me about wanting to use my fountain pen, right? The fancy one, the pretty one, because that was the perfect color to draw cornflowers with. It's the whole reason I put a cornflower in my house, even though it's ridiculous and as frivolous as those pillows and blankets that Pietro insisted upon. Which I guess they are nice. The weight is good. But that is not the point. The point is, I put the cornflowers because I was wrong about accusing you of being the reason Marisol is dead. And so I put them with the note. I thought that was very obvious.
I didn't know that. I only knew Marisol wanted to steal your pen.
Yeah, it was to steal the corn, not to steal. Now I'm getting all turned around. It was to draw cornflowers because the ink was apparently the perfect shade of blue.
Yeah, it was a pretty blue pen.
Well, the pen was not blue. The ink was blue.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like the ink.
If you say a pretty blue pen, that implies to me that the pen is blue.
Okay, Mr. Literal.
Shut up. Shut up. Eat more bread.
I don't need any more bread.
Eat bread. Maybe one day you will develop a taste for good bread if I just keep feeding it to you. So, since you've not... Sure. You go first.
I want to make sure you know that I did play a part in what happened to Marisol. I'm not... I know you jumped to conclusions before you had the whole story, but I think I told you the whole story and then you just kind of jumped right back into making a farm, and I want to make sure you...
I know.
You process it.
I know, and...
I left them alone. When we were on the run, I shouldn't have done that.
But you did everything to protect them. I wasn't fast
enough to save them.
You, from what you said, you literally... The reason you left was to protect them and to protect me. If that wasn't keeping your promise, then I don't know what was. I mean, what else would you have wanted to do? Fly underneath a collapsing island and lift it back up into the skies?
Yeah, I don't think that's really possible.
It is not.
I gave the one guy one hell of a concussion, though.
Well, good. Probably deserved way worse than that.
Yeah.
Are you cross with me for, you know, yelling at you and shoving you off your stairs?
Of course not. Of course not. No, I would never hold that against you. You heard one of the worst types of news people can get.
Yes, well, I should have, I don't know, let you finish talking first. Instead of yelling at you about breaking a promise.
I think living in the world of should'ves and would'ves and could'ves is the only thing that keeps us back. You did what you did, I did what I did, and you just gotta learn to either accept it and move on, or, well, stay frozen.
Fair point. You know, on second thought, since you told me that, you know, knowing about the Avocane is dangerous, I'm now wondering if Armor and Virgil were supposed to tell me all that.
Yeah, I might need to talk to them about that, because that's really dangerous.
I mean, I appreciate it because I was mighty confused. Did you know? Obelisks are real. They're not just from fiction, they're real. Obelisks are a real thing. Do you know how much that do you know? I have to rethink everything I know about. I have to rethink everything about legends and things. Anything that mentions an obelisk, I figured obelisk stood for something, and I have to completely rethink everything.
You didn't know they were real?
Not really. There's not really any succinct proof of them.
All you gotta do is, like, go adventuring in some caves for a while, and you can
Mojave.
find them.
Mojave, look at me. And say that sentence again, but slower.
Okay, I see your point, but still, you saw this thing in the books, and you were like, oh yeah, no, that's totally fake.
Well...
Did you even talk to someone about it?
Yes, and everyone else I talked to always said that they were works of fiction. All the way back, the house mother and the people working with her, and then later other people. Nobody had ever seen one.
Well, I
guess makes sense because they're supposed to be
if
hidden
like,
and then different.
And, yeah, okay, I suppose that's fair.
The point is, I was overawed with... Those two overawed me with information, and I could barely keep up. That usually never happens to me.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of stuff people try and keep hidden. So.
Yes, and then something about crystals and experiments and so a lot of things. And so Virgil extended to me a courtesy, and they explained to me everything about the Avocane and everything else, the void sickness and things. And they let me tell him about Marisol and you, and just...
I'm sorry.
What for?
I hurt you. I hurt you when I ran away.
Well, everyone always leaves. It's without wanting to sound, I don't know, crass.
Everyone doesn't always leave.
Yes, they do, and that's so alright.
No, they don't. No, Elwood. People are supposed to stay. And I wanted to be that for you. And I couldn't. And I'm sorry.
Well, from what you say, it was not really intentional, and it was due to reasons out of your control. I don't think that warrants an apology.
That didn't hurt.
I mean, it did, but it's something. It's not. It isn't
apologizing for the pain I caused you, not for the circumstances surrounding it.
Fine. I'll accept your apology. I don't think you need to apologize to me for this, since it sounds like you had a good reason. But I accept it.
Okay. I know you don't like giving up, but can I maybe have a hug?
Yes, come here.
Thank you.
Tall bastard. I'm surrounded by tall people, by the way.
Yeah?
Yes, every avian here is freakishly tall.
Have you ever considered that you're just short?
I am the exact height that I am supposed to be.
Absolutely. And that hat is short.
I'm going to hit you again.
I was waiting for it.
There. See, I don't just eat bread.
Yeah, you also eat potatoes. And that's it.
Sometimes there's cake in the cafe at the library, and then I eat cake.
Oh yes, cake, bread, and potatoes. The most important foundations of a diet. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Glad that you get it.
That was sarcasm. That was 100% sarcasm.
I knew that.
You're doing great, Elwood.
Thank you.
So this Virgil who you've been hanging out with at the library, are they tall?
Freakishly.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they were tall compared to me a bit. But I imagine.
I mean, it is useful whenever I needed to, put something. I need to do something about the mines. If I needed to put something on the taller shelves, I could just, call for Virgil, and he'd show up and help me put the things there.
Oh, so he shows up whenever you call?
Well, not whenever. When he's around and I am around and he has a free minute.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. It's good to have partnership.
I don't think that libraries do partnerships in that way.
What do you mean? You're working in a similar place? That's a partnership. work together?
I think it's just employment.
I guess employment
Technically.
is technically a form of partnership.
I mean, I don't know if it counts as employment since I'm not getting paid, but it's not like I need to get paid. I would have done it either way. The thing that was holding me back from sorting the library was decidedly not the lack of money. It was the lack of organization versus the lack of permission.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for the flowers.
Of course. They are frivolous. I maintain this, but, you know.
But they can be important sometimes.
I mean, I suppose they have value and uses and such.
And they smell nice. And they brighten the place up, you know, all the flowers on the ground and the one in the pot. Wonder if we could get you some spore blossoms.
No. Decidedly. I'm putting my foot down on this.
Come on!
They fill the entire air with particles and with pollen, and they make me sneeze, and I don't like them.
But they're pretty.
They make me sneeze.
You say that as if it's the worst thing in the world.
It is certainly not pleasant. I have flowers growing out of my floorboards. I have pillows. I have blankets. I have a flower in a pot.
So
What
you're
more
saying
do you
you're
want?
maxed out on flowers.
I have
What
maxed out
about
on frivolous
fans or
stuff.
something?
No. I have maxed out on frivolous things to have in my house, Mojave.
Fine, be that way.
What do you mean, be
It does
that
look
way?
nice, though. I'm just saying we could brighten the place up a bit. Liven it up. With some, like, actual laugh.
There's light. It's plenty bright in here.
No, laugh with it with an F. I know my accent is, you know.
Well, it is a house. It is not supposed to be alive. That is a whole other mythology.
I don't live in house. I don't want the house to, like, wake up and, I don't know, decide to eat you or something. That would be unfortunate. No, I'm like liven it up, like make it feel,
I know.
You know, it's fine. It's fine. You know, you
I
have
know
some flowers, I'll leave it at that. That's fine. It's okay.
I know what you mean. I was just looking how long it would take for you to realize that I'm...
Oh, so Mr. Literal here is getting upset with me when I take the things that he says literally. I see how it is.
I'm not offended. I just wanted to see how long you can ramble on until you realize.
That's rude.
You should be used to that too. Marisol and I both did that.
Yeah. You guys did.
I don't know what I'm going to do now with the library finished. I mean, I guess I should get around to reconstructing again.
Reconstructing what?
The legends. You know, my work that I normally do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're still on about that.
Well, it's one of the few things I'm actually good at, so...
I mean, I can tell you some stories. I mean, I think I picked up a few extra legends since the last time we met. Could give you some more if you wanted.
Maybe. I'll have to see. I think I have found enough sources over the years that I can reconstruct the mill story.
Oh, that one was good.
Yes, I recall you calling it fun when you found me up at the library, which I still find a concerning statement considering it is a very depressive story about sacrifice and
But it's just a
death
story,
and
and
things.
it's
Well,
a
it's
fun
not
story. It's got
just.
some intrigue
It's
and
not
some.
just a story. That's not legends. The way legends work is they have a. There's a bird.
Oh, there's a poor trapped little guy. Let's help him out. Hello, little guy.
Madam, why are you turning? You are not
Oh, come
waterfowl. You are not waterfowl. What are you doing?
Come on, up on the thing.
Oh no!
Let's get
Oh
you
no!
out of the pond.
Oh, egg. She's laying an egg.
There we go. And she's a bird. That's what they do.
I keep
There you
finding
go.
eggs all over the library. It is awful.
Well, I'm sure one of the. I mean, is Elwood or Pietro like into?
Elwood?
Sorry, you're Elwood. Is Virgil or Pietro into like hatching eggs and stuff?
Yes, apparently Pietro had a whole thing. There's a pelican, and there's an ostrich.
I did know about the ostrich. Like we met last time.
Yes,
You were very miffed about him.
He is concerning. One of the... Oh, damn. I might have to... One moment. I need to fix something. On my very much big enough farm. Thank you very much. There's holes in the ground here. It is perfectly fine.
Oh, you could hear the... I'm sorry. I was talking to the... I know it's a great farm. Great farm.
I will hit you again.
No, don't do that. After we just made up to...
Yes. Oh, damn. Not what I meant to do. No. Shite.
You doing alright there?
Yes. Everything is perfectly fine.
You know,
I
if you are
can hear
looking
you
for,
laughing.
like... if you are looking for something to, like, I don't know, spend time physically doing, once you're completed mastering your, perfectly normal and good-sized farm, maybe you could help me
I can
figure
tell
out...
when I'm being mocked. Just for the record.
I think that's a little bit of the point there, Elwood.
You are...
I'm teasing you. But if you are looking for something more physically demanding or whatever to do, maybe you could help me pick out a spot for my house and start building?
Sure. I don't really have anything else to do. I mean, I have stories to reconstruct, and that's about it. One moment. I'm making a day.
Gotta take a honkshoe real quick.
Yes, I've read this interesting book on power napping, you know?
Yeah. Yeah? Was it real instructional?
It was actually
Real
a study
powerful.
on how they don't really work, because they just make you feel more refreshed, but they don't actually, you know, give your body all of the... You didn't actually want to know about what was in the book.
I mean, hey, I'll learn more about the joys or not lack thereof of power napping. But yeah, no, I was
Well, you can go to the library for that. It is in the catalog. I made a catalog.
Oh, but that would mean I'd have to read.
Yes, that is what books are for, Mojave. For reading.
Yeah, that's probably why I don't stay in the library all the time.
Listen, the library is perfectly fine, especially now, because I fixed it. Well, that's maybe giving me too much credit. I just took books out of shelves and put them back on the shelves and wrote a catalog.
I haven't seen how I could look at your handiwork. Do you want to walk up there, or are you still farming?
I was farming because you were here, and because we can. I thought you wanted to look for. I suppose from up there you can look at.
I think I'm gonna fly around a little bit and find a spot, and then once I've got a spot, you can help me build it.
There. What's the? Oh goodness.
What?
Okay? There is a moth.
Oh, I see.
I've seen more of those around recently. It's strange.
Interesting.
Not bad, strange. Just not their usual habitat. Strange.
I have a debate in my head right now. Do I try out my wings? I mean, I made it over here pretty well.
Fly, I'm going to meet you at the top.
Okay, alright, let's see.
I have a head start.
Okay! Hey! I did it! I'm maybe a little rough on directions, but I did it and that didn't hurt. Oh, this is amazing.
Well, that's good.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I feel so good about everything. I can fly again. Oh my god, my wings are back. I might not be able to take any long distance trips right now, but oh goodness that they're back. Oh, there's a house there. I don't think that was there before.
It wasn't. I noticed it. Well, so a few nights ago I might have had a nightmare and ran up here without realizing I was running up here. And I did notice it then, but well, I didn't pay it much mind because I was still weird in my head.
No, it's all good. Nightmares can do that.
Yeah.
Alright, show me around the library. What are all the things you've done in here?
I mean, everything is labeled and such.
Oh, okay. I see.
Down here, it's a mix of contemporary things, a lot of books on basic things and chores and household stuff. And then upstairs is novels and adult novels and kids novels.
Oh?
No longer.
Why are the adult and kids novels in the same?
Well, they're not in the same. Hello. I cannot distinguish you. I don't know which one is which crowing sound.
Why are you talking to the crows?
They're Virgil's.
The ravens or whatever.
They're Virgil's crows, and
what kind of corvid are they? Crows?
I think so. No, they're they're ravens. They are ravens,
okay.
And you know, I'm up here often enough. I'm not going to talk to the dust like Virgil does, or to the worms, because frankly, I don't know if worms can hear.
Are there still worms in the books?
Yes, but only in books that are, beyond restoration and that there are duplicates of, so I guess it's alright. I'm still not sure if the dust bunnies are actually real, and I'm afraid to...
I mean, it is a little dusty in here, like on the tops of the... Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes, apparently those are sentient creatures, according to Virgil.
Oh.
I'm still doubtful of this, but...
My apologies, sentient creatures. I did not mean to put you on my finger. I'm just gonna put it on my pants here real quick. Okay, it's fine. Oh.
There's the aforementioned pelican.
Oh, hello,
He's
sir.
just there. And
Great,
these
wonderful.
are the studies of... Well, I don't know how much this is still Virgil's study, since they outsourced their study to a different building.
Do you have a study?
Well, I don't really need one.
Well, sure you do. You're doing all the legends and stuff.
Well, I
You have a
prefer
place
to
to-
just... There's workstations all over the library for me to do that. I don't need a study for that. All I
Yes,
need
that's
is the sky and some time, really.
Oh, the button didn't do anything. Does that button do something? That one?
Get... Before you ruin something.
Why are you... But it's a button. You can
Yes.
bring me into a place with buttons and not expect me to press some.
You are the most impulsive being, and frankly, I don't know if you should be trusted around buttons.
Excuse me! I'm very trustworthy around things. Maybe not buttons. Maybe you have a point there.
Not
but still,
around
I'm
buttons.
a very trustworthy person. Okay.
Well, I work here now, so I need to make sure you don't ruin the place, and don't jump up the stairs from too high. It's bad enough that one person does this. I still don't trust it. We're just going to go in here. I have decided.
Okay. All right.
See?
Well, this
There's
is your tour. You're
cake.
leading it.
There's cake. I eat other
cake.
things. There. Over there.
Cake is not good enough. You need some.
Well, it has sugar, and occasionally it
Ew.
has fruit.
Oh. All right. That's it. I'm gonna get you soup. I have a bunch of extra soup.
I
so
don't
when I was
need
feeling bad, I'm gonna get you soup.
I don't need
Yeah,
soup.
You only have bread and baked potatoes and occasionally cake. That's not enough.
And carrots.
Nope, I'm calling it right now.
And
We've made up.
tea.
That means that we're gonna have weekly dinners at my place now, and I'm
No.
gonna feed you something other than
No, that's
bread.
coffee.
What
Coffee
do you
is
mean?
evil.
No, I'm a good
That is
cook.
coffee. There's also carrot cake. It's an intersection.
No, carrot. I mean, it's gonna taste really good. But no, you need.
And I'm not giving you
need actual
coffee. I
food.
do not trust you with coffee.
I hate coffee. I'm not a coffee fan. It tastes bad.
The taste is fine. It just makes you really jittery. But that's why I gave you tea. That, and also I don't trust you to be
The music
caffeinated.
notes say that soup goes amazingly well with bread, and they're right.
What goes well with bread?
Soup. See, you see. Okay. We're gonna start having weekly dinners. Okay, weekly family dinners. All right. You're gonna come
We
over. You
will
can bring
not.
your bread, right? And I will bring my soup,
Why do we have to have family dinners?
so we can catch up. You know, you can tell me any tea that's happening here in the library. I can tell you about whatever's happening in the
The
at
only
the theater.
tea happening in the library is this one, because we don't allow drinks in other sections of the library because it will stain the books.
Elwood. I'm talking about like drama, like tea as in like people's stories, like interpersonal relation. It's okay. I'm also gonna give you one of these dinners. I'll give you like a brief rundown of like popular terms and phrases that you maybe missed out on when you're head
I
stuck
did
in a
not.
book.
I did not miss out on them. I just think it is a questionable way of terminology. The point is, I don't think we need family dinners. I don't think they are family dinners if it's just two people.
We
That's
could
just-
invite more people. We can invite armor.
What does that mean?
Thank
Armor
you.
is family now. I'm not opposed to it.
Okay,
This
so,
is
so
not
maybe
me-
the reason I got worried about the letter was that Armor maybe caught me in one of my more vulnerable moments, and I maybe shared a lot about Mirasol with them, and then they maybe shared a lot about his story with me, and I may or may not have said that they were kind of sibling vibes.
Oh, I suddenly understand why Armor apologized to me. That
So I wasn't trying to replace you or Mirasol.
I know. That's not... You
Okay.
can't replace a person. That's not how that works. I know that.
Right. Okay.
If you're going to apologize again, I'm going to slap you.
That's uncalled for. That's uncalled for.
Well, then don't apologize again for something I didn't even accuse you of, because that's not what I wrote in my note. If I had a problem with you and Armor knowing each other, I would have written it in the note. I didn't. So.
Suppose that makes
But
sense.
fine. Armor's agreeable enough. Armor's nice enough. So who else do we invite to family dinner?
I don't know.
I'm humoring
Virgil
you.
and Pietro seem nice. They're a family. We can invite them.
How are they? I don't know if they count as family. Because
Well,
I work
they're maybe
with
not
them.
our family, but they're a family.
I don't think family
we could take
dinner
turns
just-
and like invite our friends who are also families. Like we could do like Virgil and Pietro one time, or we could do like Ava and Rune and Sylph one time. We could, family dinners.
I don't think family dinner means a bunch of families having dinner.
Why not?
I
Why not? We can.
don't
we can make
think
it
that
if we
is
want
the
to.
definition.
But we could.
How
Who
are
says the
you?
definitions have to stay the same? We can change them.
Fine. I still think that we don't have to have a family dinner every week. That seems
Okay, maybe not every
Redundant.
week. Maybe like I don't know, just like every once in a while, like once a month.
fine. All right.
Yay!
This is just
Wonderful.
Wait, no. This is just you forcing me to socialize with people, isn't it? Oh, and I already agreed
What?
without
Never. I
realizing.
would never.
Oh.
That's you're doing the thing. You're jumping to conclusions.
I am not.
That's
I am not jumping to conclusions. I just know you. This is you forcing me to socialize with people.
Hey, you've been doing a great job on your own. Okay, you made
I
at
have-
least 2 friends, and that's I'm impressed.
I don't know if that.
Elwood, look me in the eyes and
I'm
tell
not
me you're
good-
not friends with the people who run this place.
I mean, I am, but
Yeah,
That-
there you go.
that was not because I didn't. Shut up. Shut up.
You have friends. You have friends.
If I say yes, I have made friends, will you leave me alone?
Only if
I-
you believe it.
Fine. I have made friends with Pietro and with Virgil.
Yeah,
Are you
good job. I'm
happy
so
now?
proud of you. I'm giving you a little noogie right now. I'm so proud of you.
Let go of me. Oh my goodness. Can we go back to fighting? You didn't
No.
try to
No,
hug
you forgave me.
constantly.
No, you forgave me. It's too late. If you want to keep fighting, you should have said, should kick me out of your house before you gave me bread. Hey!
Ow!
So it's ow when I hit you, and yet you can hit me as many times.
Well, you're the taller one. You're the bigger one. You can
Oh my
you can
God, there's
stand
a
more
raven
hits.
right there. Oh, that's not how that works,
Yes.
and you know it. I
Yes,
did
it
not see
is.
that raven in the corner until it moved, and now I'm spooked. What the?
Yes, that one likes to camouflage. I'm not sure which cawing sound that one is either.
Huh?
Well, so Virgil can talk to Corvids, and he said that all of these have names, but the names are in Raven language, and I don't speak that. You know, cars. And so Virgil goes like, oh yeah, this one is car, and this one is car, and I don't know which one is which, and I don't know what that means.
Are you sure everything's alright with Virgil? Like in,
I mean, yes.
I'm pointing to my
Yes,
brain
he's-
right now.
I mean, he talks to the dust, which I still am mildly questioning about.
That one sounds more that like I think everyone has things that they talk to, but why?
Well,
why is
yes, everyone. You talk to music notes, and people around here talk to different birds, and Virgil talks to corvids, and also to dust, and Pietro talks to worms, and I talk to Virgil. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
What? Why are you laughing? What did I say now?
You listed a bunch of imaginary things, or maybe not imaginary, but like random things that people talk to, and your equivalent of all that was Virgil.
Well, no, I just listed things that everyone talks to.
All right.
And, you know, you talk with Armor and with Sylph and someone called Ava that you mentioned, and you talk with your music notes, and different people talk to different, like, birds, and Virgil.
And you talk to Virgil.
Well, yes, I mean, I also talked to Armor one time, and I talked to Pietro occasionally, but, you know, statistically speaking, I've talked with Virgil the most, because we just...
Yeah?
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm not looking at you like anything. I just think I'm interested in your and Virgil's relationship, that's all.
Were there... What?
As in, like, your budding, friendship, that's...
You are impossible. You always do this. You overinterpret something into my factual statements, and then I get confused, and then you laugh at me. That is how it always goes.
No, okay, look, I'm just a big proprietor of letting you figure things out on your own.
I'm not sure what you're implying, but your implication is wrong.
How would you know that if you don't know what I'm implying?
Because I know you, and you're usually wrong about things.
Hey, that's uncalled for!
My ears! Oh my goodness, I forgot how loud you are.
Hey, I'm an eagle, alright? We're not known for being quiet.
I'm a starling. They're known for imitations, yet I don't go around imitating what people sound like.
I mean, you could.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. Are you like, it's like, it's allowed to, if you, I don't know, people like had things and feel not safe doing things and stuff, and you know, you're allowed to just be you.
I am aware.
Okay.
I don't think I can be anyone else but me. I think that's not how that works.
There you go with being literal again.
How else am I supposed to take your thing other than literal? I'm going back to farming.
One of these days. Yeah.
Unless you have a spot where you want to go build right now, then I'm going back to my house. I'm feeling bullied by my older sibling.
Hey, it's my job. As an older sibling.
I thought your job was making music and telling bad jokes.
And that's hey! My jokes are wonderful, alright? The dragon fruit thing was hilarious.
Are you sure?
It was hilarious, okay?
What is funny about naming the name of a fruit? I still don't follow.
No, the dragon fruit thing with the stuffed animal, the dragon, and then you flip it around and it's a dragon fruit. It was hilarious.
It was a strange plushie.
It was hilarious. It was a hilarious plushie. Okay. Mirasol laughed.
Mirasol also liked kiwis, which are just the silliest bird who has no concept of self-preservation because they are not made to, because they didn't evolutionize that way. That is not the, evolve is the word. You're making me forget proper words. Look at what you're doing.
Yeah, have that effect on people.
I think you should go. I think you should stop making jokes around my house.
Are you kicking me out? I see how it is.
No, I'm just saying I think you should I was trying to make a joke.
Oh. It was very funny. Mm-hmm.
This keeps happening.
It's okay. Look, just because we don't have the same sense of humor doesn't mean that we can't get along.
Do you need some potatoes?
No, I'm good on food. I should probably set up a house and a farm at some point, but okay. Well, I guess I
have
get
a lot
potatoes
of
now.
potatoes.
You need soup.
I am perfectly. You can make soup with potatoes, so I can just make potato soup.
You need more ingredients than just potatoes for soup.
And
You need,
water and salt. Things that I also use for making bread. I'll be fine.
And more vegetables. You need more vegetables.
I can put the carrots in there, even though carrots have terrible, awful texture. I'm not entirely convinced that carrots aren't evil.
If you think carrots are evil, why are you eating them?
Well, I'm not eating them. I just have them.
Maybe you should not have them then if you don't like them. You don't have to eat food that you don't like. You just need to eat food. Oh, there's a plant with fruit on it. Sorry,
Now See, first you go and you.
Brad, this is fruit. Maybe these are just dried leaves. Oh, they might just be dried leaves. Damn it. Yep. It's okay. I'll find a fruit tree and I'll bring you fruit.
There's more birds. You can fly. I am not saving you out of that predicament.
Guys. That's just mean. When you can fly, but we save you out of predicaments, so I'm just saying.
I'm going to hit you very hard.
Hey, that's not nice. Oh, it's a kiwi. There's a kiwi in here.
As aforementioned, those are not good at self-preservation.
No, but it was Mirasol's favorite. Come on, little guy. Come on, you gotta get out of the water. I'm in the water, and I hate this, but we're saving the kiwi. I'm saving the kiwi.
Well, you've done that to yourself.
There's 2 kiwis now. This is terrible. Do you have any extra, like, dirt or something?
One moment.
Maybe I'm just gonna terraform. Oh, we have the pick. I can pick them up. Never mind. I'm a fool.
Well, why did I dig up the dirt then?
Oh, that's not it. I think they might need to.
See, now we are both
wet.
I
need to stop moving. They need to stop. There we go. No! Just get back in the water.
And that is why I don't try to save these birds, because they always do this.
Look, come on. It's a great adventure. All right,
all the adventure I need is in books.
That is a terrible answer. You should say, yes, Mojave, we're gonna go on a great adventure and we're gonna save all of these birds. Try again.
No.
God damn it. What if I just block up all the source?